Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Ellie from Ellie Crochet and thanks for being here. So if you saw last week, I finished my Olga blouse. It is all done, all blocked and everything. So if you haven't watched last week's video, please go check it out. It's pretty much me just finishing this, working on some other projects, etc. But yeah. So definitely watch that before you watch this one. But carrying on from last week, we are currently working on the Sky Trail shawl. And this is how far I have gotten so far. I haven't done any other rows or anything since I filmed last week's video. So yeah, this is where we are starting. Got another eyelet row here. And then I think there's 3 more. Possibly, I'm not sure, but yeah, so that is what that's looking like so far. I'll definitely be working on that this week, and I've also got this yarn that I got for my birthday last year, I believe, or was it Christmas? And my nails kind of match the purple in it. How fun. Yeah, so I'm hoping to make a hexagon cardigan with this. I've got quite a lot. I think I've got like, I don't know how many skeins I've got, but I've got like 1,000 grams or something like that. So I'm really hoping I use most of it. If not, rest of it will be unvinted. Yeah, I think that's what I want to make with this. I have been like humming and hawing and kind of like, do I want a hexagon cardigan? But that is the reason I bought this yarn, to make a hexagon cardigan. So, and I've made quite a few already, so it's not like it's a new difficult pattern or whatever. Only thing is, I don't really wear the hexagon cardigans that I've made. Maybe it's just because the yarn that I've used for it, but yeah, I haven't worn them, so, but I feel like this would work out really nicely as a hexagon cardigan, so we don't know. The plan is, I think I'm going to try and get a few rows on this today, but then I'm off to my boyfriend's later, so I'm going to bring this and then I can start the hexagon cardigan when I'm over his, just because that'll be an easier project. For this, I've got to take my iPad, I've got to make sure I know what row I'm on, and I really don't want to mess it up, but I'll definitely come back to it when I get back from his. But yeah, so I think we're going to be starting a new project in this video, so that's exciting. I don't know if we're going to be able to finish anything in this video, but I'll just bring you along and try and update you on these 2 projects, because those are kind of the only ones that I'm working on, I think. But as you can see by the title, we are trying to use up yarn. So this is just a series that I'm doing, but yeah, definitely subscribe if you would like to see more of my videos, and yeah, let's get into it. Hi guys, so it's been a few days. As you can see, I'm back home. I was around my boyfriend's for a few days, and yeah, I kind of forgot to film any clips of me working on my crochet, but so I bought 2 of these skeins and I managed to do this much on the first half. I don't think it's quite wide enough yet. It might need like another row or 2. Hopefully this is cute. I don't know if these colours will actually suit me. I don't know. Maybe I should have done like blue and white ombre, but I make a lot of blue stuff, so yeah. But this is the first half. As you can see, ran out of yarn there, and then because I only bought 2 skeins of this, I've started on making the other half of the hexagon, so I haven't really got far, to be honest. How many rows have I done on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm on row 6. I folded it wrong. But yeah, so this is what this side looks like, and it looks like the colours are matching up. Like, hopefully they'll be symmetrical. I don't really mind if they aren't, but yeah, so I've got this much done on that, and I decided to do a 5.5mm hook because I tried with a 5, it was too tight, tried with a 6, it was too gappy. So I went to a 5.5 because I feel like it's not too holy, and it's also not too, is it dense? Is that the word? Like, I didn't want the stitches to be really tight, I wanted it to be like loose. And I can obviously steam it as well, but yeah, so that is that project. I did say in a couple of clips ago I was going to work on my shawl a bit more, and I basically haven't. I think I'm going to work on this a bit more tonight. Might do the shawl tomorrow, but yeah, we shall have to see, I guess. Oh, and also my mum bought some yarn because she would like a matching cowl and gloves set, and I think I'm going to use the same pattern that I have been using for like, I've made her like 5 pairs of gloves already, pretty much all the same pattern, I think, but she just really likes that, just how they fit and stuff. So yeah, I think I'm gonna make the same glove pattern. And then I've also made her a few cowls as well. The V-stitch cowl, I think it is, on YouTube. It's a really nice pattern, and it just looks nice. I know they don't really match, like the gloves and the cowl don't really have the same stitches per se, but she wears them together anyway. So she bought this yarn off Etsy probably a couple of weeks ago. It's only just come because there was a mix-up or something, but it's from Etsy, and it's Folkestone Harbour yarn, I think it's called, and it's hand dyed, and she's got 2 skeins, and this is the colour Tempest, and they're both DK weight, both hand dyed, but it's this really nice teal. The lighting in here isn't great, but it's a really nice teal colour, and that is my favourite colour. So yeah, so we need to wind those up and get started on those, because both of those projects are going to be gifted to her, so that's awesome. Yeah, I need to do some more gifting because I don't have the space for too many personal projects. Like, this is literally going to be the only crochet wearable I'm going to be making in this year. Hold me accountable for that, because I have, honestly, past couple of years for crocheting, I have so many crochet wearables, like sitting in my closet, my wardrobe, sitting on my shelves, and most of them I don't actually use. So I don't think there's any point of me making any more other than this, because this was a vision I had last year and I just need to make it, so I'm happy. And then I can move on, and also it's just using up yarn. So I'm just going to work on this a bit more just because it's easier, and then maybe tomorrow we can work on my shawl. I don't know when I will start this, maybe at the end of the week, but I would like to get one of these 2 projects done before I start that, because yeah, I need to be a bit more better like actually finishing projects, but I feel like these won't be done for like a couple weeks, so I don't know. But anyway, I'm rambling, so I'm gonna go downstairs and work on this more and hopefully get that other half done, and then I think I need to go back into my stash and grab another ball of it so that I can lengthen the sleeves. I need to do a few more rows at the back and obviously connect them together. And then I would really like this cardigan to be like, I want it to be quite a long cardigan. I want it to go like past my bum, basically. Like, I saw these photos on Pinterest, I think, or Google. I was just looking for inspiration, and I really like how long the cardigan is. Also, I want to do like ribbing all over. I don't know if I'm going to have enough yarn for that, so I might need to compromise on the ribbing, but yeah. But yeah, these are going to go into stash for now, and we will wind them up at some point. But yeah, let's go work on my cardigan. Hi guys, so it's been a while since we've talked. Stuff has happened. But first up, I am wearing one of my crochet wearables. I have worn this all day and amazing. That's quite a step up for me because usually I don't wear my crochet stuff much. But yeah, I have worn this all day and it is very warm. It does need a block though because these bits keep flicking up, but I've kind of had them like that. But yeah, I've worn it all day. Well done me. Things have happened. So I was crocheting the hexagon cardigan, as you saw. I started that a few days ago. I came home yesterday and I was working a bit on it last night. Worked a bit on it this morning, but I showed my mum the progress and she was like, oh, what are you making? What's that? And I was like, oh, it's just a crochet cardigan. And she was like, she kind of looked at me a little bit and then was like, I don't think those are your colours. So I frogged it. I frogged the cardigan. I don't know what's going on with my hair, I'm sorry. But yeah, so I frogged the cardigan, not just because mum said that, oh, I don't know if it's really your colours. I pretty much agree. I agree that they're not really my colours. I love autumnal colours, like the yarn is lovely. I love how it's like, it changes colour really quickly, to be fair. But I just don't think I'll wear it, and I agree with her, so I frogged it. So that is not a whip anymore. I've just put it in my stash for now. I'll go back to the drawing board with that yarn maybe a bit later on. I don't really fancy working with it again right now. As you know, I'm kind of into knitting, but maybe making a blanket out of it instead and having it in my car. So like a car blanket, because I feel like that would be cute, but also it would be useful. So yeah, I'm thinking I might do the granny stitch star blanket. I've done one before, but I didn't make it very big because I ran out of yarn. So I feel like it would be a decent size. Only thing is, I know that I will moan when it gets to the point where it takes ages to go round the whole round. Like, I know I will moan about it because it's taking so long and it's boring and stuff like that. So I've just put it in my stash for now. We will get back to it a bit later on at some point, but yeah, that was a fail. Anyway, better news, I've been working on my knitted shawl. So I think I've only done a few rows of this today, but I'm still enjoying it. Oh, I don't think I'm that far, to be honest. I don't even think I'm halfway yet, but I'm on the 7th eyelet row and I've got 2 more. So that is fun. These needles are really annoying me though. I I got them like second hand, I think. I have no idea where I got them from, but the cable keeps remembering where it was like that. It keeps doing that and it's really annoying. But luckily it's not worked in the round, so this cable doesn't really matter. I just keep having to untwist it. Lovely. Oh, and I did wind up the other yarn for this, but I just need to cake it up so it's a bit easier to knit with. But I did ball it up, and this is the other one. So these are the contrast colours. That'll be a couple of stripes at the end. But yeah, so, oh, and also you did also see that I wound up one of my mum's skeins that she got for me, because she wants me to make her something. So I was like, yeah, I'll make you something if you buy me the yarn. And she has, so but yeah, I have wound one of those into a ball. Need to do the other one. It did get into a quite knotty mess right at the end, which, you know, obviously happens. But yeah, I managed to wind that up, so we need to start that soon, because I don't think she said that there was a deadline or anything, but I would like to get that made. Only thing is, she mentioned about me knitting a cowl, like if it's a thing or not, and I'm like, yeah, people knit cowls. So I'm thinking maybe I'll go onto Ravelry and try and look for some other patterns that I could use. Maybe I was just going to use the patterns that I usually do for her, because I've made her a few pairs of gloves and a few pairs of a few cowls, and I pretty much use the same pattern for all of them. But maybe it's time to try something new, I don't know. Thing is, she's kind of picky on the fit and stuff, so that is a bit scary. Yeah, I might have a little look on Ravelry, see what I can find, or YouTube. But I kind of want a matching gloves and matching cowl, like, set. I want them to look like a set, even though they're in the same colour yarn and the same yarn. I kind of want them to match, like, what stitch they have, so you can tell that they're a set, basically. But yeah, so I need to stop rambling. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna carry on with my shawl tonight. I'm gonna carry on with this, get a bit more of this done. It's got a very nice drape to it. It's very nice. But yeah, I'm gonna carry on with that tonight, and then I think I'm just gonna search on Ravelry for some, maybe just some inspiration and stuff, what I could do for mum. But yeah, I think the only criteria that she has said is that she wants a matching cowl and matching gloves. I mean, at first she said crochet, but now she's like, oh, you're into knitting now, so maybe I'll have a little look at patterns. If not, I will tell her that I don't like any of them, and I will just do the same ones that I always do. But yeah, that is the updates for now. Don't know how much knitting I'll be able to do tonight because I'm a bit tired, but yeah, we're just gonna carry on with the shawl for now. Don't really feel like starting anything right now, but maybe we'll start mum's set tomorrow, or don't know, we shall see. But I will see you soon. I've been looking at patterns for the neck warmer and gloves set for my mum, and this is looking like a pretty good contender, I'm not gonna lie. Like, they obviously match, and it's quite textured. It is knitting though, I think most of the designs I like are knitting, so yeah, I really like this one. That's all the details if you're interested. This is homemade. It is free Ravelry download, and it is with DK, which I have got. That is the yarn that Mum ordered, because as I said, I was going to crochet it, but like, look at those gloves. She wants the thumb covered. She wants this to be about that as well. Yeah, these gloves look perfect, I think. And also the cowl, I think, looks pretty good. It does look a little bit tricky though, but I can give it a go. Ravelry is one of my favourite resources now as a knitter and crocheter. Like, the being able to do all of these filters is like amazing for trying to look up patterns and stuff. So yeah, I've just searched up cowl and glove set, and then availability free because I'm trying to save money, I'm broke. Knitting or crochet, I don't mind. The yarn is just one colour, so I've put one colour, and then has a photo, yes, because I don't think I'm going to be able to like decide if I want to make a pattern if there's no photo. I mean, this was also another contender. Like, I love the cables, but I feel like the cables look quite chunky, so yeah. Or I do quite like this one. I think it's got cables as well. Again, this is like perfect. Need to have a, like, the thumb needs to be covered pretty much. This is with Aran weight though, so I don't think it would work. So I think my number one is probably this one. And also it's in a similar colour, so I'm like, yeah, I feel like it would look good, you know? So yeah, I think I'm going to show this pattern to my mum, see what she thinks. It is quite textured. The gloves look a bit tricky, so I think I might start with the cowl first, possibly. I've got 200 grams of yarn to play with, so I'm hoping that'll be enough. So I have added it to my library already. And yeah, this looks like a good pattern. As I say, it does look a bit tricky, so I don't know if I'm going to start that just yet. I also just really like Ravelry, just because, look, I've put all of my yarn on my page, and it's just so much easier to just look through this instead of looking through my yarn stash. Like, obviously all of my yarn is not on here, like scrap yarn that I've already started for projects, like the Universe in Bloom blanket. I haven't added any of that yarn, just because I feel like that would be a bit of a faff. As you can see, I've also got my current projects on here, like the shawl, and just other completed projects as well. So yeah, I mean, if you want to follow me on Ravelry, please do so. It is Ellie Laura Crochet, same name, same username, and same profile picture. But yeah, I will friend you back if you knit and crochet as well. Also, that cowl and glove set apparently only uses 150 grams, I think, fingers crossed. But I've got 200 grams of that yarn, so I feel like that's probably perfect pattern. It does look really tricky, and I don't think it's like written out. I think it's like charted, so I might need to learn how to read charts. Also, I'm a bit slower at knitting than I am at crochet. I was kind of hoping I'd find a crochet pattern, because I feel bad if this takes me like a month to make, but at least it'll be ready for next winter, so there's that. But yeah, I think I'm just going to work on my shawl for a bit. I want to get some more progress on that done. I feel like this is turning into a bit of a boring video now because I haven't got that crochet cardigan on the go. So I do apologise, but I would like to get that shawl done. But I mean, I could cast on something new if I really wanted to, but I quite like having one project on the go. I mean, obviously I have other whips, like the crochet blanket, another crochet blanket, I think, my cross stitching. I've got all of those whips as well, but I do like focusing on one at the moment. I feel like that's quite fun, and also you get to do more progress on it as well. But I might cast on that cowl and glove set at some point. I think it would be perfect. I don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah, I will update you with anything else. But yeah, for now I'm going to work on my shawl a bit more. Just realised I've made a mistake. No, I don't think it's massively obvious, and because it's a shawl it will be wrapped around my neck. I don't think you'll be able to tell, but as you can see, this edge is like really neat, and I think I messed up last night because I've only done a couple of rows this morning before this, but it looks like I've knitted instead of slipping it, so there is a bump up here and my nice edge is ruined. That's annoying, but there's no way I'm undoing this because I wouldn't have a clue to know which row I'm on, like if I just randomly pick up one down here. But yeah, I've messed up here. I think, is it one row that I didn't do it? Hopefully it's not too obvious, but yeah, as you can see, this lovely nice edge, and then bam, there's a mistake. Oh well, whoops. But yeah, this is coming on pretty well. Yarn is going down slowly, so that is always good. But yeah, I really love this colour. I love blue. It's gorgeous. But yeah, this is what it's looking like so far. My hair keeps sticking to it. Apologies. But yeah, this is looking really nice. I think I've got one more eyelet row to add, and then I think that's how wide it is. I can't remember. But yeah, I've got one more eyelet row to add. I've got to carry on with this one first. Just added it there. And then I think we can add the contrasting colours soon. So, well, not soon. I don't think I'm gonna finish the next eyelet column because I think it is slightly bigger than the other ones. If there weren't any mistakes, then it wouldn't be handmade, would it? So, yeah. I'm also thinking maybe I should cast on something with that autumn coloured yarn. It's kind of calling to me. I kind of want to start a blanket or something with it. I don't know. I know I will moan about it because it takes so long. But yeah, I'm going to take this downstairs and try and get onto the next eyelet row at least. And then I need to edit this video as well. But yeah. So you'll have to excuse my brother, he's a bit loud. But because he's literally next door to me. So I haven't really been knitting much. But I saw loads of people making these kind of crochet knit bingo cards for 2026, and I thought I would make one as well. As you can see, I have printed it out. I've stuck it on my wardrobe at the moment, and I've just put this pink pen here so I can cross it off. And as you can see, Olga blouse is crossed off. I thought I'd put that on there because I did finish it this January, but yeah, I just thought I would put that on there, just a little win for me, because all of the other ones are pretty much new and, you know, there's a bit more time for them. I won't go too much into detail because you could probably read everything that's on here, but some of it is from my video of what I want to make in 2026. Now, rewatching that back, I have actually changed my mind on a few of the projects that I said I wanted to knit. But the Lume pullover is on there, and I thought I did another one, but maybe not. No, I think that was the only project that I mentioned in that video that is on here. But yeah, finished my crochet along blanket. That's definitely, I'm really hoping to finish that. And there's a few like gift knit for someone, a crochet gift for someone, sell yarn on Vinted, finish my cross stitching that I started 3 years ago, and you know, stuff like that, and no new yarn for 2 months, and then I've got it for 4 months over here. Would love to get both of those. Yeah, but yeah, hopefully I can be able to get all of them crossed off at the end of the year. We shall see. Definitely stick around if you'd like to see if I do. I mean, I'd be surprised if I do, to be honest. Yeah, because some of them I think are quite long-term projects, especially the blanket, because that's going to take a while. But yeah, that's my little bingo card. It did say crochet and knit up here, but I changed it to craft bingo just because, like, I've got punch needle kit on here, I've got embroidery, cross stitch, and then most of it's knit and crochet, but I thought because I wanted to add these, I just thought, right, I'm just going to call it a craft bingo instead. But yeah, I'm going to carry on with knitting my shawl later, I think. I will talk to you tomorrow. So it's been a few days. I wanted to show you my progress on my shawl. Here is the update on my shawl. So I think I've added the last eyelet row, which are these. So I've added the last one, there isn't any more. But I think we need to work up straight a bit and like till here or something. And then we can start we can start adding the contrast stripes to it. But yeah, that is the update for the shawl. That brings us to the end of the video, as it is the end of the week now. So I didn't finish anything this week, sad, but I'm making great progress on my shawl. And also, yeah, I mean, the granny stitch cardigan out of that yarn was a bit of a fail, but we shall see. Maybe I'll pick that yarn up soon. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like if you did, and let me know what you're working on below, what you were making while you were watching me. But yeah, I hope to see you in the next one. Bye guys!